Hi, Eric. Hi, Jody. Just wanted to make this quick video to go over the content additions that are needed for ESG investment consultant and trust services for Traverse City. The tool I'm looking at now is called Surfer SEO. And basically how we use this tool compares your website's content, and in this case, a specific page uh, webs a specific page content to what's already ranking in Google for a specified search phrase or keyword. And basically, what it's going to do is spit out recommendations based on what is already ranking. And this is really the recipe for success with Google. Look at the top ranking websites, the top ranking pages, figure out what they're doing well, and replicate those things. And this tool help expedite that research process. So there are three sections for the recommendations. You have content structure, important terms to use, and other relevant terms. So content structure, it starts with the word count or recommended word count. So it gives you a range between 288 to 331 words. So that's the recommendation there. So I know that we don't have a dedicated page for ESG investment consultant. So in that case, we should go ahead and write that page. Headings, these are subheadings on the page, so it recommends between 9 and 12 subheadings. And these are different headings you can use to break up the content. Paragraphs, it's recommending at least 2 paragraphs, but if you have 3, that's fine. Now, moving on to the second section, important terms to use. So these are the phrases that are really important to include here in your content. You can see here there are different phrases and recommendations. Now, there are going to be some phrases here that aren't really relevant um, to the service that you're offering, or it'll be very difficult to fit them into context. So I would say like advisor, state, city, MI, or Traverse City, MI. We want to stay with one consistent, using Michigan, then we probably shouldn't use MI here. So other than that, there are going to be 2 numbers here next to each word or phrase. The first number before the forward slash indicates how many times you have used that particular keyword or phrase in the content. The number after the forward slash indicates the recommended times to use it. So as you can see here for ESG, it actually is only recommending to use it once, but we used it twice. So that's why you have an exclamation mark here. So just to show you how this works, I'll delete the test line I created. You can see in real time those numbers changed. And now I'll re-add it, and you can see it automatically updated. And then it's the same with the other relevant terms here in the third section. So these aren't as important as the phrases here in the second section, but if you can find opportunities to incorporate them, I recommend it. It's just going to add more context for your page, and Google loves context when it comes to content. So it works very similar as the second section here. So let's just type in visit our website to learn more. So you can see here website, it wasn't there wasn't striked out before, but now it is. So that's really in a nutshell how the tool works. And I do recommend that you go ahead and create dedicated pages for each of these services that you're offering. So let's just do a quick Google search. So we do a search for Traverse City ESG Investment Consultant. So your number 4 here. So you have a few websites that are outranking you. But one thing I want you to consider, so whoever's putting this in, they're looking for ESG investment consultant. And here, your homepage is showing up. Now think about this from the perspective of the searcher. So if you're looking for this specific expertise, your first step is probably going to be kind of looking through this to see who offers expertise in this area. And so actually the last website here actually includes it in their title. So even though it's the last website on the page, who do you think is going to get the most clicks here? The general certified financial planner or someone who has specified in their title here that they specialize in this type of investing? And then even further up here, sustainable, responsive impact investing. Still not quite ESG, but it's still very relevant to what they're looking for. So going back to your website, this is one reason why I recommend having, or another reason why I recommend having that dedicated page for ESG investing, trust services, and really any other service that you want to prioritize, because click-through rate, or the percentage of people who click through to your website among all the searches, is extremely important for SEO. And when you add that specified phrase, a specified service here, it's definitely going to help with your click-through rate. So that brings me to the end of the video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm going to share the actual link here. And with that link, once you open it, it'll be an editor just like this. You don't have to worry about logging in or anything. And then you can just type out your content so that you know how your content stacks up to the recommendations in real time. So thanks again. And but again, reach out if you have any questions.